Making pizza, Kitsch style. Take one.
First thing you want to do is 200 millilitres of cold water, and to that you're just going to add straight away about 1 teaspoon of yeast.
Stir it
just
up.
give it a stir. I mean, just leave that to kind of react or something, don't know, for a minute or so. Right, and then just scales on. Get a bowl, wait a minute, and then zero your scales. Right, and then you're going to use strong white red flour.
Extreme cloves.
So you want 400 grams of strong white flour. No, this will make about 2 pizzas. Everything here, everything we're doing, it should end up, oh fuck me. Nearly. Right, so run it out. And then to that you want to add about, I don't know, we'll just put in that much, so fuck it.
Half a gram. Oh, also will require a 2-bed.
2-bed not for the recipe, just for refreshing.
Thank you.
So and then you come back. Right, so just make a little well in the middle. Kind of like that.
Right, cool.
Alright, then go back to the yeast. To that, and add some honey. Just probably a couple of tablespoons or that much. And then a little bit of olive oil, about the same. And just give that a mix up again. Right, so then just pour in about half it to begin with, right in the middle. Right, so pour in about half. Oh, that's maybe a bit more than half. And then just what I like to do after many attempts is just kind of whisk up and bring in bits of flour from the middle. And just kind of start whisking it all in just with a fork. Again, just about half of the remaining stuff. And just keep.
So nice and moist.
Yeah, again, just let it a little bit moister as you go along.
I thought you usually put your fingers in though.
You wait a wee bit till it's a wee bit moister before you get the fingers in.
So when it's nice and wet, you get the fingers in.
Basically.
Nice.
Right, so again it's starting to come together, the lumps are getting a bit bigger. It's starting to stick a bit more. So, just when it's at that stage and you feel it's getting a bit harder to work, the rest in, get all the honey and everything. And then just start whisking it together then. But at this stage, this is where you kind of just want to get your fingers in and start just lifting it and just feeding it together, trying to just get all the moisture absorbed by the flour. But just once you work it in, it's kind of like, turns into a bit like
Play-Doh.
Play-Doh, yeah. So once you've got it and it's pretty much in a ball, I like to just kind of pull my palms through it and stretch it out and just kind of work it a wee bit more. And then that's that pretty much done. Just put it back in the bowl, good bit of flour over the top, and then grab a dish towel, put a dish towel over the top of it, put it in your cupboard.
Ideal, man.
Right, leave that for about an hour, and then we'll come back to it in an hour. Alright, see you in a bit.
Making pizzas, Kitsch style, take 2 for toppings.
So hot pan, bit of olive oil in, this is a pizza sauce. So what I've got is a bit of an onion, a full onion chopped, get that in, maybe not a full in, and the garlic, right, so I get that in first. A bit of salt, a bit of pepper, garlic and everything coming through. So it's about 1 onion and 2 cloves of garlic in there. And then to that now, just once it's softened up, I just put in a red chilli. Then once I've just softened that up, I just get a bit of the old wine.
Could you use buckfast wine on that?
You could actually, we should have done that. That would have been fucking... Next time. There'll be an alternative. Oh, all you viewers out there, why don't you make it with buckfast and then tell us if it's any good? And then just get tin chopped tomatoes. Just toss that in there.
Hey, bother.
Let's just put a wee bit more salt.
That's terrible.
Just kind of like that, get up to you.
This pan's still piping hot.
It's still hot, man. I've not turned it down or anything like that yet. Like a bit of honey in this as well, instead of sugar. Because you would need, if you don't have honey, just go and buy some.
You don't have a kitchen,
don't
go
put
make one.
sugar. You follow my recipe, fuck's sake. Just get this honey's not done. I don't know.
Hunters.
That much. I can go and run.
Fucking who the fuck's Gordon Ramsay?
It's another great Scottish chef, like myself. And the last thing I do is just get a good lashing of ketchup in there as well. Bit extra sweetness, but it's better. I think it's better to use this. It's more in line with my normal diet to eat that than use tomato puree. You know what I mean? Right, cool. So that's that done. I just turn that heat off then, and kind of just take it off the heat a little bit and let it go. You basically, it needs oregano to go into it, but I like to put the oregano on a bit later, so I'll show you how to do that later. But that's the pizza sauce.
Ideal.
Cool.
Making pizzas Kitsch style, part 3.
Right, cool. So the dough has been in the cupboard.
It's a big cupboard.
It's a big cupboard, man. For about an hour. So just take it out. Then what we're going to do is just lift it out from there and then just turn it down on the worktop. And then just pour the rest of the flour over the top. Okay. Right, so just rub it in and then just flatten the dough out, but then just start knocking it back a little bit until that kind of rest of that flour gets absorbed. You feel it again, you don't want to overwork it. So just when you feel it's quite a good texture, make it like a little baguette.
That will be.
And then cut it in half, right? Because I said it's going to be about 2 pizzas, and then just kind of make 2 kind of balls up. Right? And then basically, so you don't make too much mess, just put them on their own wee bit of kitchen towel. Then you want a couple of freezer bags, and then you get a bit of olive oil, just pour a little bit just on the top, kind of ketchup, rub it in. Same for that side, and then just pick the dough up and just make sure it's got a good coating of olive oil, just kind of mix it in, just try and get it kind of as smooth as you want. It's never going to be perfect, probably. Just kind of get it like that, just put it in the bag. In the bag. Right, and then these need to chill. What I usually do is, it's 2 pizzas, the sauce enough for 2, usually just put one in the fridge for about an hour, maybe 2 hours, and one straight in the freezer. Alright?
Ideal. Making pizzas Kitsch style. Part 4.
Cool, right, so, tin foil out, we've got a baking tray, right? Just a little baking tray, so you want it kind of just a little bit bigger than the baking tray. Right, rip it on.
Can we actually explain how drunk we actually are now doing this part 4?
Yeah, well, we're just back from rehearsal, right, so we're basically, you had to put the dough in the fridge for at least an hour.
Done.
So we've been drinking for 3 hours.
Done.
Right, done. Right, so we want to just basically put that out there, right? Shiny side up. Right? So just kind of put the olive oil on, just put it around the old tin foil. And then a plate, get a plate. Rub that with olive oil.
Oil, right, okay.
Then the dough,
Dough.
which has been in the fridge for at least an hour.
An hour. Well, at least.
But really, you want to leave it for a bit of day, if you can. Right, so that, then basically put it in the middle of the plate. Put some flour over the top. Just kind of rub it in. And flatten out on the plate.
Plate size?
No, just kind of flatten out. You don't want to push it too hard here, and then you want to basically lift it off when it's kind of like that. You know, once you feel like most of the air's out of it. Right, and then you put it on your tray here. In fact, sorry, before you do this, you want to actually put this baking tray before you even start pushing it. Because you need the tray to be hot. Alright, so that's in the oven now. Okay, so basically sleeves up, put this kind of in the middle of the tray. Now this is the hardest bit. You want, it's going to stick, it's going to be awkward, right? This is kind of the way that I've developed it. So you basically fold up, put your fingers under the halfway, and then just kind of like lift it and pull it.
Right, okay.
Right, don't rip it and be gentle, right, and pull it as far as you can. Then turn it around 180, and on the diagonal, straight in the middle again. Then just kind of pull it out as far as you can. Right, without ripping it, just gentle, let it kind of flow through your fingers. And then from there, you know, you just want to kind of push it out. The foil's going to kind of crinkle up. Remember, here you go, and then just keep pushing it out, and round and round and round, right, until you're pretty much getting to the same. I mean, I like these kind of crazy rectangular pizzas, you know, just because I've never bought
a crazy rectangular pizza.
No, I've never bought a round baking tray. You know what I mean? So I'm just spitting in. If you've got a round baking tray, then make it round pizza. You know? So push it out pretty much as far as you can. I like to then just like squeeze it around the edge and just get that kind of ridge up for the crust. The first attempt, if you get it to look like that, then you should be in the kitchen. You know, right? So, next thing, dough base done. Sauce from Ella, I've just left it sitting. You know, so half of the sauce. About half, and then the rest is just put in the freezer with a little bit of dough and then make the other one. Right, so you want to go to about a centimetre from the edge. You know, you don't want to go right to the edge, but you don't want too much crust. So bake some beer.
Cheers. Right,
and then this is what I said with that oregano earlier on. Throw them up, just cover tomato sauce. Right, so just wrap it with that. Then cheese.
What kind of cheese is that?
It's just mozzarella. Right, so next thing, up back out of the oven. Lift the pizza up. On it there. It's hot pan, so it gets it cooking at the bottom. And then back into the oven. And that's it, man. After about 10 minutes, we'll check it. And we'll see how it's getting on.
Hi, making pizza Kitsch style. Part 5.
Right, cool. So it's been in the oven for probably about 15 minutes now.
There's a beer in the oven, did you say there?
This has been in the oven.
Oh, right, okay, man. Sorry.
Right, so you want to take it out. Right, and you want to basically just.
What's happened? There's it called?
Right, no, you want to basically just kind of lift it up and make sure that it's kind of cooked underneath.
Oh, it's got me. Oh, man.
You know what I mean? Right, and then just pull it off the tray. Tray over.
Do like
right. And then,
Daniels.
Then what you need to do is do not touch this for about a minute, right? So we'll come back in about a minute, 2 minutes time, right? Don't touch it.
Making pizza Kitsch style with
the Kitsch.
all the Kitsch. Part 6 in it.
Right, so to finish, just a bit of black pepper over the top. Yeah, that's good, and then just cut it up, man. Then that's us, batter in, man. And then we can see how nice you got it.
In the kitchen.
With the Kitsch.
Final say, Paul?
Cheers.